Strange.
Hold on.
One casa 15 minutes. Which means I said, "Oh,
they say you got the revoke him, Momrano."
So that is one.
No, I mean major. Very major. And that's a chicken pin. I don't hear me. Chicken pin.
One chicken.
Because I'm saying that we need to do more. Put me anyway.
Me say you haven't offered any solution on how to clean this water.
Me say
Ghana need be show be an rebel.
Oh, Daddy, you see, Daddy, Sammy, undoubtedly, galamsey is a problem.
In fact, you see what Timmy for Timmy wa, or what I will cover for a betty. A tria kotu a UTV. A trio a koto our UTV. Bernard Bediakon, a MP for Akwetia at the National Democratic Congress. Honorable Sammy Awuku, a MP at the Akwetia North. For in the ticket of NPP, I mean the New Patriotic Party. Na bua wako bu Bernard Bediakon wo UTV hono. Enye bloso. Se woni mukasa wo hie kuturuku na wo de ahyehye obi afunum. You see, concerning about this galamsey saga, galamsey issues ni ade no. I've been seeing some posts here. Abrante bi ono wo NDC ni aba bonte kire say Yura Mahama afight galamsey ono wo yale. So I don't want to go there. Na eno na UTV Bernard Bediakon MP for Akwetia NDC ni no wo kwa akoye jandam so mo na this attempts ni baye wo kwa akoye jandam ena Honorable Sammy Awuku say onka de omo baye omaye awo galamsey this galamsey issues no mame be 15 to 20 minutes wa kasa my host Jene Mike we dey madam fu be friend wonder boy otwin MC person Jene Mike host Jene time or the Mike because the time also I feel the watchers I feel me be kasa for the past 15 minutes papa na ntira samba akokora and mind you say this Honorable Sammy Awuku bongo idea sa akwo bi na nanim ni nechi eye pe no wo hia nanim a I said the we hia netiko difference nim wo hia na nanim sunsun nanim basabi wa ko publish say ya Sammy Awuku enum no waka wom say ye nche no enti hokora na ba me ho nkomodi that guy needs to be arrested but anyway anyway and then the mehunu say obi at this Akwetia MP lawyer Bernard Bediakon obi abobọ na mfe galamsey issue no we NPP ni na we this man we ni MP anasa wo MP no a bo wonse ma no wa bobo abrante ne mfe na Jibre, it was an interesting conversation Jibre na TB
ti Sunday no promise mu ana me Kumasi by road na me that's why you say calls be brave on my phone is we fry no bisa so na na boy yes na say I feel yes say obi the when ideas bongo ideas so say no so okra when yan nts and cry home evidence so ono kwa there or say you chilling for a couple of days linked to issues during my tenure and corruption and suspected is what people don't get is you're also playing with people's reputation. Maybe one of the defenders of free speech, and I've said it on your platform, said the only way to discourage hate speech is to promote more speech. Now you confront such lies and hate speech and also with no credit. When I'm kudu kumase, na me call a so for kusi boatin so neba wedding program bi okumas so kodu me kosi same home mu kenteni ntama frame nyade ti ja me joso no ho afrade ni ye na Pia Stadium beto no be na Pia say na nko na juno bi kan say na me say no no so no offend nipa no phone mame edit no say ah no na wo say enra o te say you na bo Akwetia chile bed nipa say no crap no say ah nipa yi gina me chen wa so apia ye sure say ah me ya say look sani ma na mo ya mo de gu nipa ho finti we na no apia stadium no me kasa no them so try no so they tour mo friend na be for 10 times I feel there abante ya bongo ideas so then you posty initially so no crazy you go for invite me ni achimia to me say I feel also nim say video na appear stadium here na current video and I say old na emu no what you also know is I've been going there to quietly report. I'm a public figure. I don't need to quietly go and report to investigative body. If you're sure, say, oh. And you see, now one thing that I'm very clear in my mind, and I keep saying, once you occupied public office, there will be accountability one day. The same way I occupied public office in the past, we will face issues of accountability. And the occupants of the various seats one day they also have to account for their stewardship. In the NPP and our members won't run away from accountability. What we have bemoaned in the past, the Rambo style and the kind of drama or the best characterize the invitation and the arrest of persons who occupy public office. Let me tell you, I'm a member of parliament. Now, parliament, even though you're MPs and members of parliament, your privileges and immunities. Fast forward. So, we did this during my tenure as a public servant, and I may occupy a seat on behalf of the president, because Article 58, Article 59 of our Constitution, Mampenine appointed. All of us act in a stead, or the various places on here. Mampenine cannot be CEO for all the agencies, cannot be MDs or ministers at the same time. It will represent, it will be a noa. Sebe. Niema okoye ho adwuma okoye ho obi ba no betena wakonya so na bia niema ni bo a hu ni yi ana onti ase yi ana niema ni bo ejidi se we de ehu be hiase e betoto ano a it is only civil democratic meaning say no the NPP will run away from it na emo no don't invite us through social media.
But my invite to social media.
No, because there's any uncomfortable idea. Obi quite to me because the last time I saw Bakubi post, say, hey, first time MP, 205 cars. Or that's why showroom more to mobile or them cars I need.
No, so to be honest, don't invite us through, you know.
Yeah, when I say don't invite us through social media, I say, you're too classy, you're being invited, you're better. And I say,
but do you think so? Money behind?
Well, but I don't think so. What you call is home. Miracles I call. Na many on abom attach lawyer Gary ni Makone lawyer Mafia Pomamo. Na yeti omo waiting room downstairs. Ade baku bi omo so yemo na yembo omo pull up na baku esi o. Omo so public ne mo omo yembo yoku adwuma ho a omo ye dawupa. Na bisa receptionist say nti some na nema ya mu ye wezi e dey ko bon daro ni bi bo amo. But fast forward, I think is the drama and say if we did say every appointee of President Akufo-Addo who occupied public position and who being here see a befrel, you better to one, you be busa niamani be akoye. Oto sa free nipa no. It's only fair says over because you all Ghanaians that duty. Say ube yi wano, ube church and say maybe one poka na ni ono te ye na anti ni ye. Na we can cause baby and the most draining part and say you keep explaining yourself on the same matter.
No,
for me that was
it's just some oboni di obi beka se ono die you know, or on social media na for bongo ideas. But there was another guy one knows the way he wanted to be an MPP sympathizer. Alex Tete.
No, there's no cars or no the Ukra fact. So I've been in there for 3 days.
And how come say Obia in the way or your party member will also come out to say that?
No, not so say about MPP for and then the Sunday me say who also video back on so Monday you be who newspapers asemo no na report you be when say na o kan ye no kre na just more or less be a stadium video no enye no kre
but you newspapers no so do na so any but enye say ya chew de
but it was to deny those reports. But my worry is that you see you don't create these unnecessary when it's not necessary.
Okay.
We have a country to govern. A byway should not specialize in macho. When the at the end of the day, you know, the bread and butter issues, genuine. There's heat on the street. Na encounter. And I just think that don't just hide behind social media, no, to ruin people's reputation. When honestly, maybe say I'll cross check. So I'll urge the young people to, and almost spread some of these things. Look, there's nothing wrong in finding out and cross checking when also UTV, but when it becomes deliberate, I know they're hard drink.
Okay,
once again, I'm one of the people who always defend freedom of speech. But no more those who defend freedom of speech and feel it's not worth it.
Because
will not solve the problem.
Reputation.
No. First of all, ruining people's reputation. I'm saying, Obiti said Dr. Bamian, like he's been a subject of some of these things. Many of our leaders in the country. But American say, they won't solve the problem.
Okay.
You confront it with facts. It's not part of your topic. And I may use the opportunity. Then you're admonishing people, say, try and make sure so OTBB and you are not sure. They said reportedly. Reportedly, no the one who reported first. Reportedly. Now, when you're also lucky, they use alleged.
Okay, Mr. Fonti, and no, Honorable Sammy Awuku, Akwetia, no patrol, Yencheno, no,
I haven't been invited. I haven't been interrogated.
You know, being accountable.
As for you cannot run away from accountability because you served in public office, and yet your mind too many of my education. In fact, another man appointment. One thing that he told me in his living room, in his office, at Jubilee House, the resident, I said, Awuku, remember this is public service. And someday there will be accountability. To make me proud, make the party proud, make the nation proud. These were his marching orders. Into what now you have to know is that deliberately, now you have to be intentional. The MPP4 will not run away from accountability. The same way I don't expect NDC to run away from accountability. So Mufia Kunyaso 2028. May Parliament call recess. Me have him moved. Well, it's when you could not bother Akwetia. No, Nagana approve you bet 280 to blame more than Akwetia. Maybe organize the youth organizer. Unapproved route 280. The voter OT area take over 112 unapproved route.
No,
Mammy in Ghana or here. Into because I could not bother which of them.
Don't
waste your time on it.
Okay.
We are politicians. We served in public service, public office. NPP will not run away from issues of accountability. The way they are going about it, and the appointees of the current government. And I've said it on your platform. I'm not saying we'll retaliate, but I fear for them because every I will have to be dotted. This government, every appointee of the NDC, because now they make even administrative infractions criminal. We share the behavior of Yoko and the investigative bodies. And mind you, my colleagues serving in public service, they themselves are worried because sometimes you are taking admit. Oh, we are friends.
Okay.
With someone in Parliament, we are colleagues, and they themselves they feel uncomfortable with the way my colleagues manning the state investigative bodies are behaving, because they also know so what one who taking decisions on behalf of entities. Some of the decisions that you are taking, you mean well, could be administrative, but that should be bad. No, criminalizing that administrative decision. And that's why I'm worried for them, because it may not be the intention of Dr. Bawumia to retaliate because of what is happening to the MPP members, but you have people who believe that Abaye the ball techino, they say the ball bad, then they put pressure on the elected president and the government.
Okay, Honorable Kumemo DC.
Hold on. One casa 15 minutes. Which means I said all the.
They say you have to revoke him, Momrano.
And no, so that is what.
No, I mean major. Very major. And that's a chicken pin. Maka, I don't hear me here. Chicken
pin. One chicken.
Because for size, I'm saying that we need to do more. Put me anyway.
Me say you are.
Mame,
haven't offered any solution on how to clean this.
Me say, put me anywhere. We need to do more.
Like no, yeah. Like what?
Oh no! Like enforce the laws.
Which law?
What you say? Galamsey.
What can't you say? Akwetia, mining be anyone.
Me catch you say. Mining was one Akwetia na me Galamsey. Me name mining na ye Galamsey wa Akwetia. Me mining because Akwetia na mining ye we feel no cry. Because when the one fail here, yenti o kan keke. No mu bia no ma so to. So fail because you go so aye but we need to do more.
Like what?
Mining asem. Why? Yeah, the community mining near there. Send your name okay.
The biggest mining paid on Mane Buama, our brother, Emi Mutala Muhammad, was this government being much more serious in the fight against Galamsey?
Then I'll pass you.
One of the deceased wives. One of the deceased wives. I'm saying a year down the line. That's what they were expecting. So, nipa wo, the day jai, nipa wo, abeshe wo, ukrana sini ko kesiem. Well, you have the tour. You see, yes, say yeah, because what wouldn't be. I did obey me or you know. Possibly said they failed. Woefully. No. You also we need to do more. Because if Nana coming to fight Galamsey, at the same time, 24 economy, Yatitianopa, Captain Smart, some Nazi Bidia, Galamsey has some personal money, who come Tano area. 2024, Uti no car, or no car committee, also called Pristia, or underground, or Kuhuni, and all my side, and any they say, and I'm me kutu on for you and somewhere you are kind. Come wouldn't be the tears. So Bapa provoking me, but you see, we would surely play your record in 2028. Abaye Beko to an into how pre-2 media, Dr. Bawumia. And your record, I would see no now as compared to Yaya. Why are you asking Dr. Bawumia to bring his programs to fight? But you speak for him. Dr. Bawumia should be able to tell us what I want differently. Because what we are doing, you have the blue water guard about. We should do more, but we haven't done nothing. America need better. We've done something, but you see, so what could so make see your promises here against campaigns. Yeah, so we incoming chairman. Your promises say you better revoke some rana mosi and from tree and forest in Yano. You are revoking. No. You fighting AI. You are fighting Galamsey with AI. I know you're doing. Name me who are your manifesto. Mr. Manifesto na da hayi me say manifesto na da me who be dia if you want to that say president Mahama so you see nyaboche what there I say ya we are young man you see a presidential material that bia no be but we don't far better than we oh come on with the water level now what type of assessment of Bajumano okay aren't you being unfair for 8 years most scorecard in your bottom and you want to compare me 8 years you think now to 1.5 years
Because you can never compare 8 years na dia we ye no. And from the 2 years 1.5 years. You are being unfair. 8 years we are
Ghana ni bi o show bi an rebe ho.
Oh, Daddy, you see, Daddy, Sammy, no crying up with them. Undoubtedly, galamsey is a problem. Daddy, galamsey, obian is a problem. But to be frank with you, the way a manner always failing, anything maybe so I worry as some person will become only Kubo, one Kubo, be our Jawa.
Oh, we should catch us or no,
almost come on, yes, or quite other pastor Jawuku, Daddy.
Also, be to me, I regret it.
Akwetia, Obia, and Pempi, no confer form the car, I am successful. I'm telling you, the best teacher I experienced. It's the experience our one was here. I come. So a failed driver, a failed driver. Obia one cookie card.
Well, you see 20 minutes. I want
solution.
By now,
solution back over you will say also on board me patrol. Yes, chicken the minister for environment and report that's open and
minister for land. No, Amabua. There is some amount of
Minister, Abujina force won to me 2 times. You were Kufa so on your bonibia. One thing will grow or say won to me in your bonibia. Frame pop what you didn't see Chrome Hunter. And you're reporting the items of an allowed in your Marinka or the house. And you're national officer of your party. Minister, and I tell you, say that this galamsey idea you'll be uncomfortable because you are unable to the situation but we need to do more.
River Pra on Twaba, Brim River on Party Congress, River Densu on Party card. Na and then across Yemaimuha, you should be any one more and you're contaminated. Aside that, there's a big gap between promises made by President Mahama our campaign in 2024 to now, Obetnas was Ghana Mampeni. And the turbidity levels in water. Senabe omo a chioment me anti as a chim say in Siono say as a level in Pempenso edu now to say it measure. Sometime last year, a part of Central Region, greater part no munye nsuokra no, isan insu ni bi akwenyako Ghana Waterfall Facility awo no ma na insu etimitim. The most dangerous aspect is that nananom they are the revered owners of even our lands. Oh, yenkra ase ene yenkro nkitwe mu bi. Now nananom are being forced to be at the forefront when nananom mumno esom weche. Nananom are doing that because they are the last pillars standing. Nananom inkra military, nananom inkra police, nananom inkra law enforcement agencies. But the name yadani yechiatre nananom eninchima. This government has failed in a monstrous manner, monumental in the fight against galamsey. The Presbyterian Church of Ghana not too long ago, a couple of months ago, declared a season of red means stop. Stop galamsey. Because we are so appealing across the country. The Tano River today, and now a publication. Nananoma petition Mampeni to come to their aid. Mama, me sure so if you have for. If you are the and they would think crying. We bush you for the Dronwa Egusu Mukrom. Me fi Eastern, if you are Shanti. These two regions are also under siege. There was a video and I made share of many NDC for the campaign time. Also, this is President Mahama, we near we almost catch a galamsey boys illegal. More from tools, no for equipment, fat sin. And then one no, it has caught up with us. The reason why we are discussing the food as some contamination, I'm going to say, a nexus within the water. What can you please roll? And the chemical no be kwakoto. Ensure now we are connected from the polluted rivers within our cities, within our villages, as a result of unchecked illegal mining gone rogue. We are a nation under siege about illegal mining. The kind of voices that we heard when President Akwetia time, it was so far near the preaching, it was civil society, more media for you constantly, Obeko media houses in Buwana, the ensure different types. Today it has gotten worse, not better, according to all statistics. Behind the statistics are human lives. Statistics in human beings, but behind the statistics are human lives being lost. And now you won't encola mofra with deformities. Last night we see a report from Confranoche. Obi wan my be wa bofra no na ne huni ni ho. Ye be wo no no na chese na so no ba ko ni ho. Minia Bediako, he is in a very difficult situation as a member of parliament for Akwetia. Ibiane say no ka say okokan be politics no. Me afanya because mo de ye. And now baby ofi ba me mashe bedwani of a mining constituency. Oti hey me to sapa pa wakunyen because topic no nya ya me fat time in na to 10:30. Maka said I on abrana mo mami say la lie. Mame ubenya me na me catch us ubenya sa topic we no ono no okono left obetima lusu okọ right one way you want primary school obetima lusu nti onipa sa no topic we me no a me ka senka se bia me wo committee meeting bi no ajaman ne yetimi abombi
that's an no de politics na say nya identity na
na me ka so mo de politics and I don't fault it is that they wanted the nation's attention to be focused on it. There's nothing wrong if politically you raise the temperature on a matter. But it has gotten worse. Some George Monia, the fellows got over presidential authority, executive presidency. Within a week, crowded me and stop galamsey. Some George. These are not friends, these are brothers. And near many people can Sammy Jenfi on how a Kufuado. Abain how much is a galam if you ever say on a scale of 1 to 10 and the Nanado galamsey was 3 out of 10 today you're 9 out of 10. Accra Kumasi Road now all driving towards Kumasi your left and right in some of the communities you see open galamsey. You had report to have for the first time in our history police walk our backyards somewhere in Ashanti ye too. Oshe agenda 111 ye hospital ne kwa na nkofo nyimu ada. Where so you identify say I bit me to be. The government promises or the AI May 2024. President Mahama said the government under him will fight even galamsey with AI. Where is the AI?
You see, Honorable Sammy Awuku make his statement to be clear say NDC man be before NDC NNPP I mean the election mine muno no. This man was captured. Yeah, wako share galamsey for any galamsey for ne kaidin komo say monye but sisi no mon kanche mabusu for so mon tuma NDC na NPP tatamo na se motuma NDC ba power via on the 8th of December on the 9th unza yabo bonwa munya galamsey. Oh, I'm going to give you the video, don't worry. Me no mekasa me minim medwuma mu mra enti mekasa I make sure I give you evidence. That's why I have this brother. He is more like a brother to me. He talked to me, he's like or chat to me anytime, any day. And then you could have chat me. Wasn't me NDC, but I like the way you do your program. I'm going to give you a video attached to Nkomono Mibetino. NDC papa say, oh, Modi see the mom from a bush for so mumba to my NDC. But NDC bag galamsey no moye. Watch this video.
Yes, and I'm right as no. And then I no pay and no for man so dibia. Also no the galamsey no I na to go no gugu. Ono no say to abaman 4 years ni di adwuma no yen kan hu say yentumi nyebi na yen ye adwuma ti say because of ye beto aba and a one man pe wa se dey ni ni say yentumi nye de yen ye yen pe adwuma na bebu galamsey ye beto Ghana beto galamsey and a adwuma na ye no so sisi e na na do vanguard for no mu da so ho and the players are crackers say ye to aba wi a mu be share sa vanguard mu kina ye ntuna say e ma aba we mebu adwuma ti entino mu ye adwuma na pese be wesi mu nyina mu time mu mfena mabusu yafo na mu make sure say aba mu nyina ko toma John Dramani Mahama ye de wo mu ni ye nim say nyame bo amande na e ko aba no ye ne mu site owners for be kasa enim say edu mu be ko srem edu mu be ko be bebre so mu ko so be mu be to aba wa ya entino ne ka say after by Friday omu breaking mo na obi antumi enya pepeye no ntumi antumi fa na busu yafo na Monday ni duru a nyina ye de koto aba ye to aba ni wie enye se ye ko ye bet na wo ama wa bobo aba na wie na ye galamsey ko ye make sure say aba na ya to ama na ye Mahama no ye tumi akan na Mahama ye de ntumi na ye to aba ni wie on the 7th on the 8th on the 9th ye bo aba na Mahama ye wi ni na mumra mbe ye boduma obi ame kata Mama kwa yimu ya da wuya adofo tana ye pe ko no etikan no tana munim no metana mu ye galamsey ni enra mekano nyame adom yese nyame boana muto ma John Dramani Mahama na muto ma Abubakar Sadika na muto se John Mama Adin Kunim na Abubakar Sadika Adin Kunim na 2021 mu ye maduma na mu so je ni wokunti ha so wa be ka ta mu a mu ti bi hu Abubakar Sadika Adin Kunim sabe ye pe ko mu so juma ye no we oya yi ye pe ko ni so no enti atremo kuma ye nto aba no na fa mo ye gbon ho bai Vanguard no omumu no Vanguard no eda so ho aba 20 no mo mai dey ejai in mamani ani ehu tama na Vanguard dey e wo ho nti atremo ye da acha aba to na dey ye fa ko no ye da ma say ko nshiramo okay ye ko obi anye ni sese obi anye tu obi anye tu sure obi anye tu sure obi anye tu sure
You see, I needed to give you a video to back and come on media. No, Sammy Awuku omwao. It is a name who is a galamsey at to say, adio mine wo men wo mine wa. Let's compare another than go for 8 years to John Dramani Mahama 1.5 years. Young calculate oh ye nipa wadauruma for a drink bra. Na do 8 years in galamsey galamsey like we are talking about galamsey sector no. And John Dramani Mahama Ghana man penny no 1.5 year yenche then so it is because of the promises here one of the share were mindful, especially the people the people who are involved in galamsey. That is the promise they gave them until they are not going to retract that promise. If they try to reverse that promise, no most small police form who say Kim assemble by dibedi won cause galamsey for no ordinary. Just me am tell me twa de kura nka no. Woduru ho a wo be mo wonu say we obegu ani mo ase. We no ka say yenye obe me acho. And papa ne say that same man ana wono ye de ne ba ekoto Mahama yi block no so wompe that is the same man also wompe Mahama yi block wo ye NDC ni pa na bedi akon Honorable lawyer Bernard Bedi Akwesi ya che galamsey kimpin ono ne hwan ya wontumi evurade galamsey kimpin wa ya che no ono ne hwan ya masking say wontumi ana because what's ya che galamsey kimpin and as a wontumi because what's a samra boy issue me patro what is that honorable no me patro what awurma what say Mustafa or the saying Joseph Yamin ne ho bo galamsey mu. Oh, what me person? I just want to know. Say what ya? Be I want to. Na. In fact, I really enjoyed the conversation. Mimi who say when you pay me and ni twatron na obi edin na we yi ba akuhye mano na wontimi ansa sankrofon ha me check wo rough. Now I don't know so we go share honorable Sammy Awuku, but let's seriously let's talk about these bongo ideas. Na Bernard Bedi Akodie wabono minim se wo kwahia no se na wo feel se wo kwahia atendewuro bio se dio se tisinyo 15 to 20 minutes you couldn't speak anything. Bongo ideas, I'm back to you. Hey, Ghana police prove to us, some of us prove to us say mo nye djuma emfama NDC aban, but you are working for the country called Ghana. I'm not saying some weird Jumama NDC for, but prove to us with this. Arrest that guy. Mo investigating. Baby, I want to go to say ya Sammy Awuku. Baby, I got this. I say ya Sammy Awuku. No, monte no. Na one chere baby I got here because we are popular in Ghana. The social media handles it travels very fast. With Timmy, what does it? I could post this as Sammy Awuku. You go for what? No more with them. Couple of days. Ghana Police Service, please arrest this guy because me medjuma me suku me koye. Ya me say answer na we be come obi ho asem, try to get an evidence and Monty Branton won't provide evidence because I think it's in the 1992 constitution articles in a woman baby defaming false allegation or false accusation. Want to know because in Koma Yedio, didn't tell me say, me you say, mo ye a dumama on my gun, So we'll be to make sure Dumswa is back, I want a social media handle. Now mo kwa train or there. That's what we post here, John Dramani Mahama, some Georgia. One more share LGBTQ atadia, na mo chase uncle for no. We no crowd, you want post a quatra, no one masam. Say a Sammy Awuku. I'm what them. And to when is Sammy Awuku was our mammy, our pressure. I was it. My many who post and I say, Mammy, I would to me kind of a cry. A be I want tea. I was say, Obi the quatra, and my minute to me traffic. Oh, Pato, when my mum winning was so. Then people in the trunk by now catching. My mum winning was so. Said you would to me, and ya who could grow as summa car, a westy a petrol. Akwetia branch from Central Region so what Dumswa is back no. Sa enedino. You're right, GP. Inspector General of Police. You're Tete Yohunu Christian. Papa, a branch you no. Because in fact, this isn't the first time we're posting false allegation or posting pa. But this time in the Nipana Babonti, I beka chance and no correct. Honorable Alex Tete. On your honorable Alex Tete, Papa. When you know if you was rock, I can't tell me use Papa mount because I love using that you know. Why you be a year what? Ura once why you be a year young cast why you be a twasso. Yes, why you be a jay. A dear we young people, a dear pan or time or when you went people, I mean you couldn't say. Once who can be. Okay, say what challenge say one brab on Timekasi and Chinua. What is this? And you are rather fighting your own political party because our candidate even our candidate is back. Our candidate no on free party no. I am sabi mama ye hunu se mo ye mpanimfo. Bongo ideas na sabi na dwene nye adwuma. Me papa wo de wo ye pani wa dwene ye adwuma. Why? Yatsino. And Yatsino when it and the da saying, what happened next? Me no can say, who could be a chua? obi ene nje obi rebe ho ama wo ya mumma ye hunu se mo ye mpanimfo mo kasa ma no kɔ echi ti mo kasa bi wa all trans bi wa mo make it doesn't make sense what time be no bongo ideas no won we NDC ni akwa no a the ti se budumbura dokono no sa akwa no on we NDC ni to post anything sensible da obi ya de papa kra wo man ni that same stupid guy obetra nkwasiade enti say Ghana police needs to arrest that guy not because of the post ya you but this particular statement will be making say Sammy Awuku ya chine no what create what false allegation monche no because Sammy Awuku say yenche no wa ba interview na there ye won komo we mu say eba abonten na papa yi si wo ko yewura prophet Victor Kusibu aten ne ba ayefro wo Kumase na hwade bi wo koduru ho no ana appear stadium share no I think video say akwa o wure yi nya ne ya chiwi o say ya nche me na wono abrante na sa be repost say onim say video ne ya foforo say that wanya audacity because wo mo boneti dom wo mo boneti dom nkwase de bia ba obenyi mo be support Ghana police yasrem saa de we ya doso saa kohwisem atrosem false allegations no doso if so be na kwatura fa yewa mahama ho we are not going to be happy about it and we no so monchi no because honorable Sammy Awuku no ye kro bi so MP we obi obi abusua obi sene no obi kunu no te monchi no within 24 to 48 to 72 hours abrante monchi no because one soon chamra said one to me better say obi amrom raso akwa with this foolish guy one soon chamra abe positive false allegation. Hi Smart African Media, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, like na fi share my phone from chichi any bench macro